Alrighty. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back, everybody. As you might be able to tell, I switched up the layout a bit. That, frankly, took me, a fair bit longer than I hoped it would, but hopefully it is going to be a fine layout to use for quite a while to come, because one of my plans is going to be to play a lot more challenges in the near future of various games, probably initially Final Fantasy V, since that's the one I'm most familiar with, and then we'll see. I'm also going to open up some straw polls as to which character class people would like to see first for solo character, solo class challenges, and stuff like that. So, without any further ado, let's just continue. Where we last left off, we just got the Falcon, our new airship, to fly around in the world of Ruin. And also, we are going to go ahead and find our missing party members. And this includes Cyan, which I believe the side quest starts right here. Well, let's get this going. And welcome to you, Silas. I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you. So, if I'm not mistaken, oh, there's the pigeons. We need to basically follow the pigeons. The basic plot is that this lady's boyfriend is the one that unfortunately perished in the world's end. Mobilis got completely destroyed, all parents were killed, etc. That's by the way where Terra is currently residing, if I'm not mistaken. So, and we are going to be putting the answer to that letter. So somebody is writing to her about well, basically still being there. I guess in short you could say somebody's impersonating being her boyfriend. And we kind of recognize the writing apparently, because it's the writing of one of our party members, specifically one of those that I am, well, looking to get very soon again. So what this means is we will have to go and chase this pigeon right here. And that's going to be the first thing I'm going to do. And we immediately get into an encounter. Great to see you guys, I hope you're doing well. Also, oh my gosh, weren't you doing a run just now? Welcome guys, I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Elmaga's Biospark Gold Saucer. Hope you're all having a pleasant time so far. Barrier ring, interesting. So we are back in Zozo, which is where the pigeon leads us. You're not thrilled about it, that's fair. Oh well, I hope you had a good vacation, Silas. I've been actually mostly doing offline work. It's been reasonably relaxing, just kind of having HDQ on the side, but I'm mostly glad that I've done stuff that I had to do, pretty much. So let me check stuff real quick. Genji glove and experience egg. Right, we have the sprint shoes and the back guard on the dead characters, which is fine that they are dead. How many potions do I have? Probably sufficient to get through here. Alrighty, as before, I'm going to go ahead and just use a map in order to make sure that I learn about all locations of all possible things. And we're just going to look where this pigeon flies to. Somewhere up there, so we're going to try and follow it. Since, once again, anybody who may have just joined us, I am basically looking to learn this game. So, if you know any even little cutscenes that are not necessarily useful for a challenge playthrough, but just kind of interesting to know about, I'm always willing to learn if I happen to not know about it, which is probably a lot of the time in the back end of this run here. then feel free to let me know. I don't know whether Slam Dancer dies to a flash. Oh, she does. But those are enemies actually still from the regular world, so to speak. Where do I need to go? Do I need to go up there? I know it's somewhere around here, but I'm not entirely sure. The encounter rate is crazy. Stop. By the way, both Edgar and Celos have enhancers as weapons equipped, since those give a tremendous amount of magic evasion, which is essentially just straight up evasion, because that's the faulty programming. Was it in here? More barrier rings. Well, if nothing else, we can just sell them. I also learned, by the way, that in the cave to Narsh, if I did not pick up those chests until now, there would be pretty good stuff in there. You know, the sleeping bag at the beginning and some potions? Yeah, don't pick those up. That's way better if you just leave it until now. Hey Aganal, welcome. How are you doing? Oh, didn't I need some form of anti-rust thingy in order to open up those doors here? I think that's how it was. Where did I get that again? That's a chest here. Sure. Rusted shot. Yeah, I think I need an anti-rust thing. Do I need to talk with one of the NPCs down there, I think? Ignoring your natural impulse of getting all the treasure. Yeah, I mean, it's right there. In a sense, it's both intriguing and also kind of mean. Like, how would you figure that out in a casual playthrough? Is that mentioned anywhere in the game that certain contents of chests, if you just leave them there, will improve over time? A guy sells the item. Yeah, something like that. I believe that sounds about right. What did you have to say? Nothing useful. There was one more additional NPC over here that wasn't here before, wasn't there? Do I have the charm bangle equipped on any of the other cactus? I think I do. Maybe I don't. Was it you? Ah, there we go. Thank you for the rustred. That's what I needed. Agrees to you, Alchemy. What is the Winter Challenge? The Winter Challenge is essentially a challenge where you play through the game with just 4 characters. Those 4 characters are randomly assigned to you, and to the best of your ability, you should only ever use those 4. On top of that, you are not allowed to use magic, and you also cannot equip Espers even if you don't use the magic, so no Esper, no magic. However, special abilities of various characters, such as Lore by Stragos, is allowed. So even though Stragos Lore is technically blue magic, it's fine. There we go, rust is solved. And more encounters. Wow, that chainsaw just deals a lot of damage. Alrighty, now we are in Monzoso. So, here we go. There is an ice shield, a red cap, thunder shield, an Aegis shield, gold hairpin, force armor, and books in here. Books? I don't know what books means. But let's just go ahead and start grabbing stuff, shall we? Is an ice shield. Ice shield is probably really good. Much better than the mithril shield anyways. Yep. A load more defense, magic defense, and even magic block, plus it absorbs ice element entirely, so if Edgar gets hit by ice element, he will no longer get damaged at all. 320. And he attacks twice. He is probably immune to instant death, so I should likely just use the drill. Although instant death, as I learned, can actually miss, even with the chainsaw. Uppercut. Ow. Maybe I should just ignore those guys. Didn't some of those things use Earthquake when they died? Maybe I should actually take that into account. And yes, actually Salus Runic is surprisingly useful, I'd have to say. I don't have a way to... load, do I? Oh, okay, he didn't counter with Earthquake. I was actually kind of worried right there that he would counter with Earthquake as his death move. I believe on the other Gigas it's not guaranteed either, so he might still have it, and that just was lucky. So who knows. But a red cap. A red cap, I believe, is something for Realm, which is one of our party members. I don't think anybody else can equip that. Magnitude 8? Yeah, I don't have float. I do technically have accessories that allow me to float permanently. Carob ring, but oh well. Ursus. That's a lot of money you just stole, buddy. Please give that back. We gained 10,000 gold. He only stole like 7,000? No, how much did he steal? Like 2,700? Hmm. Do you give that much money by yourself? $2,000 gold. Alright, he does give a bunch of money, but we are prone to lose a lot more. Alright. So there's a Thunder Shield, absorbs Thunder Element, probably about equivalent defense as the Ice Shield, I would assume. I don't actually know that. And I'm not gonna fight you. You have too much health, do too much damage. For now. I might fight you guys later if I have more party members. Aegis Shield, which traditionally is not as good defense-wise, but resists a lot of stuff. Oh, it's actually better defense-wise in this game. A lot better, and also blocks a lot of things. Do earrings affect Sabin splitzers that are magic-based? Yes. You actually, in fact, do want to give Sabin 2 earrings in the speedrun for a while, just because that makes him that much stronger. I don't know why bears steal your money, but oh well. By the way, since Celes can also use quite a few pretty strong weapons and equipment pieces, she is far from being useless. I have no idea what you are. So those are punishers and scrappers. Those are still alive? Wow. There we go. Those things start having a load of HP right now. Also give a lot of money, for that matter. I don't know what kind of abilities they have, so they might actually be really scary and I just don't know about it. Oh yeah, you do fight a dragon in here, don't you? I remember that. Or you can anyways if you want to. I would like to get Cyan first if I can do that. Or I kind of tend to kill the dragon after. Is there any point? So, actually, question. I forgot what it is. What is the point of killing all the dragons? Like, there's like 8 dragons or something like that that you can kill. Is there any reason why you would do that? You get a magicite? Is that basically Bahamut in the end? Oh wow, this guy rise a lot. I don't want the Ursus to run away. Oh my goodness. Don't run away, I need my money here. Thank you. Oh wow, this guy apparently is not susceptible to instant death. Interesting. Or we missed, which is also absolutely a possibility. Wonder if the noise blaster would have been useful here. Looks like we got a lot of money, but realistically it's just most of it is what we got back. Oh, it's Crusader Magicite. Alrighty. Does give good spells, I see. Not useful for this challenge, but I appreciate knowing about it. Wexy. And here we have our friend Wexy, who's riding to Lola in her boyfriend's stead, so to speak. He just kind of feels compelled to forget that I should have the timer running. Make sure that's... How long have I been live now? Like 20 minutes. But yeah, here we have our third party member back. This is Cyan. It sounds rough. You can't even equip Espers for the stat modifiers. Yeah, I would have really appreciated if you were allowed to equip Espers for the stat modifiers. Just to customize a little bit. Like, it would have been a bit more interesting to me for this challenge, but I'm just going to play it along the way here. As it is. Since I also don't have Lock in my party, I can't really steal interesting things either. Even at least with Shadow, you could use the Thieves' Knife to potentially steal stuff. Locked. Wait, how do you unlock this? Go to the cliff, you think. Ah. Got the key to Puexi's treasure chest. Why? A child could use this machine. This is a joke. I'll never be afraid of machines again. Found the machinery manual and book of secrets. Aw. That's cute. So, unfortunately, I actually don't have Puexi in my party right now. What is a Luridon? Well, what are Luridon, I guess? A lot of enemies is probably part of the answer. Not sure how useful it is to actually physically attack with Celis. That was kinda cute. So there's also force armor in here, which I think you have to defeat the dragon in order to get that. Okay, 2 of them are dead, which means all of them are going to die. Oh. Oh. All of them are going to die. The next attack. I probably won't be able to take on the dragon. But getting a force armor would probably be really good. I know that those are really good. Let's see. Warp stone to get outside. Because here we finally get one of our party members back. And how many feeding stones do I have? Enough. So I'm going to remove you from the party. Do you have any relics equipped? Do you have the sprint shoes and back guard? Do you have any weapons of interest? Nope. Alrighty. Probably should have phoned to the guy first. Hey Zynathon, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Please, rocks are friends, not food. Hey, Sign is no longer afraid of machines. What an amazing device. Actually, I never noticed that. He does go through this kind of character change, doesn't he? Where he's no longer afraid of machines. Oh, alrighty. Welcome back to the team, Diane, or Puvexi in this case. I'm going to give you some relics. I'm going to probably give you the back guard and sprint shoes. You don't technically need sprint shoes, but let's be real. Way faster. Alrighty, so 3 out of 4 are now back in our party. Now to get Realm back into our party. And the question is, where do I even start with that? This is the one that I don't really know. I think there's kind of a weird quirk or something if you save Shadow or if you don't save Shadow in a certain sense. Like those are kind of tied together. Let's see. Exploring the cave on the bell. Where do I get Realm back into my party? I'm currently looking up stuff real quick. I'll probably come back here for the Force Armor later, by the way. Let's see. Realm. Oh, right. It's about the painting in the mansion, isn't it? I think that's with the rich people around here-ish, if I'm not mistaken. Alrighty. Let's just continue exploring with what we need. Actually, I need to double check Science Equip. The Thunder Shield is probably fine, I would say. Genji helmet, you can equip a red cap too. A lot more strength actually. And a bunch more speed, also a lot less defense. And the Bard's Hat will give you a bunch of magic block, which probably pretty good. Power Sash would give you a bunch more attack power for the price of less defense. But I think I'm okay with this. Let's see whether we have anything interesting here. Dark Hood, Dark Ear. None of the cactus that are in my party can use those. Except for the Circlet, which I believe doesn't do much more than the Bard's Hat anyways. I think I need to light the lights. Ah, some armor. Picture of a lovely lady. Oh no. They're starlings. Try to buy a blaster on them. Tortec 1. Runic. I don't know whether they use any spells. They do use spells. Oh, they just healed us. Thank you. Kind of rude of me to attack them that way, I guess. Not instant deathable, but they are poisoned, so that's a plus. You're too. Thank you. I'm so confused. That's damage. Mute. Oh well, I don't mind. But I do kind of want to avoid getting ice tattooed. Why do they heal us? That's so weird. Get 2 magic points. Wait, why do we got magic points? We're not supposed to get magic points. Because we don't have any Espers equipped, so we shouldn't get magic points, right? Yeah, none of the Espers are grayed out, so we don't have any equipped. Hey Newster, welcome, how are you doing? And yeah, oh no, we're muted! Yeah, how horrible. In a game where I'm not allowed to use magic anyways. So let's see, Nashi, South Mines, Tamaza, Science. So I believe this is Auser's house. Alrighty, in here we have a Moogle suit, a relic ring, 293 GP, a tonic, tincture and soft. So most of those are not terribly interesting. Oh, wasn't this a weird kind of maze? It was. I'm not going to look it up, I'm actually... Oh. What? That's so weird. I'm not going to look this one up specifically. But this is weird. Old Answer and Wildcats. Red Dance. Oh, you die. Level 5 I believe is Stunner, which is an attack on all enemies if I'm not mistaken. That's a load of damage. Oh no, it's the Absorb thing. That's just strange. I'm going to not look up how this works and just figure it out again. That sounds like more fun. Some items let you learn spells? They do? Oh, there we go, that's what it is. So the Muramasa allows you to learn Bolt too. Kinda curious. Left or right? I remember there being a thing where you just keep going like Moogle Suit, which is something for Realm. I can barely see anything. It's probably the point of this. Winder, Wildcat, and Crushers. Going to have you attack first with Flash. You will Sword Tech 4? No, 4 was Color Slime. What is 3 again? I forget. Slash. Oh, Slash is half HP, I remember. But that thing actually really doesn't have much more HP left for that matter. Interesting. Alright, I guess we don't have Stunner yet? For some reason I thought I had Stunner. But never mind. Paladin Shield and Ragnarok Sword. Pretty rare that items let you learn stuff like this. I believe it. So... leave the Relic Ring. Oh, I probably should look up where treasure chests are. Because I don't know those. Just making sure that I don't miss items, I guess. Although actually that seems to be all the useful items I have already. Moogle Suit and Relic Ring. I forget what the Relic Ring does. Let's see real quick. Where is the Relic Ring? There we go. Makes body cold. Alright, that doesn't tell me anything at all. Let's actually look that up real quick. Final Fantasy 6 algorithms. Relic Ring. Makes the wearer undead. Is that a good thing? Like, I guess if you're undead, absorb effects are reversed, but your healing effects are reversed. For that matter, do I want to... No idea what I want. Chests. Those chests don't contain anything particularly interesting. Full lances and crushers. Red Dance absorbs some HP. Let's see. Guardian. Ow! Stop! That's a lot of damage right there. Also, I don't know what it's about Zealous, but suddenly she deals a tremendous amount more damage. Do the enhancers somehow have the property to deal more damage to magic enemies? By chance? Because that's kind of how it feels like right now. Did that chest just drop onto my head, I guess? Wonder if the auto crossbow would be better overall. With a bit of luck, we can actually kill all of those guys in one swing with Zion right here. But at the same time, I might as well have waited until Edgar can move again. Oh wow, we actually did kill all of them at once. Actually, it might not be luck. I'm not sure about that. Oh, the remedy. That's cute. What am I doing here? So this does trigger an encounter if I do that. Do I want that? Probably not, but at the same time that just kind of might be how we get through here in the first place. I should try auto crossbow just to see how much damage it does. So this does about almost 1000 damage, not quite. Might as well defend with Cyan, not really much of a reason to attack right now. Let's see auto crossbow damage. About the same. Probably would deal more damage to the red one. Because she does have more resistance, but at the same time, we seemingly killed them quickly anyway, so probably not much of a reason to switch that up. Also, I might as well attack with Cyan, because that could just prevent one attack from those guys as well. Probably does actually, considering that they go a bit faster than Edgar can move twice. Which I might consider giving him the haste shoes, just because he does enough damage, I guess. But if he goes just a little faster, we might avoid him attacking twice. So running shoes is what I'm looking for. Well, I guess we did get a first attack. So this might not really count for much. Two, three. Alrighty, only 3 of them attacked, so I guess it may have helped a little bit. Bit of a stretch. Okay, learned Bolt 2, so we should no longer get magic afterwards. 2000 gold inside. That's nice. Wait, that's 2000? The map didn't have accurate information. So either way... Door? Armor? What am I supposed to do in here? Aside from maybe run away from encounters for now, because I'm running low on resources. Oh, the armor? Still alive. You don't look that still to me. Oh, hang on. For that Bioblaster, hoping to poison him. You're going to use rank 2. That an insta-kill. Oh, it's a counter. I see. And then... You should have attacked Cyan there, that would have been nice of you. A counter? No, it doesn't counter. That's unfortunate. So he retorts and then immediately quarter slams top of it. Oh wow, that thing had way less HP than I expected it to have. I was prepared for a boss fight. I guess I was wrong. Also, we can finally use our tents, because I don't need to worry about killing off characters that don't belong in our party anymore. So I think that was the wrong way. Yep, it might be faster for me to reset in order to get back there. Or not. Because we are already back, except that we get an encounter, which I guess that's okay. Let's just... I don't think Bioblaster is the correct approach here. Get these things. Flash is probably better still, despite not having an E-ring anymore. I like how that thing just died. To the poison ticks. I mean, we do need a bunch of experience, because I don't really see how to do this challenge without leveling or over-leveling a bunch, since at least 2 of the 3 paths in Kefka's Tower will be well soloed by some of the characters. I don't know which ones. Hey, how are you doing? This is a boss fight? Help the painting. Alright, there is a boss fight indeed. Chadarnuk. Girl is mine, you can't have her. I disagree. Try to poison you. You runic, just in case that is actually something useful you can do. Phantasm. Is that a counter? Oh, that's Zap. Drill it. Ew, wow. Isn't that 2 separate enemies? I think it is. I think that was 2 separate enemies. If I'm mistaken. Bolt 2. Aha! Absorbed. You were level 30-ish here when Solo sent because your party was Zion from Stragos Lore. Oh wow. That sounds pretty rough. There's 2 Jadarnuks now. On the bottom left I can see that. And there's only 1. So yeah, these are separate enemies. I probably only need to kill one or the other. So I guess I have done most of my damage to the undead one. So let's just keep doing that. Or not. By the way, that transition looks real eerie. Like, I'm actually kind of a fan on how that looks. That does almost as little damage as the other stuff too. Phantasm. Well, that we already are basically being sapped anyways, so not much of a point. Switch back! I want to hit the other part of you. Doom Kiss. Alright, that was blocked, that's convenient. So, I'm actually not too worried about this thing, because it doesn't seem to do a whole lot, to be honest. Like, Shadowknock. Only the undead form seems to use lightning too, which I should just use a runic for, I guess. The only downside is that I'm pretty sure that the HP pools of those 2 creatures is separate. Oh my goodness, stop changing! This takes ages. Probably part of his strategy to sap me out my energy. Since I'm losing HP slowly. Wait, you switched back before I could drill? That's interesting. Always drill. And I guess you two start potioning up. Charm. Miss. Looks like you're not that charming. The human form looks rather wimpy in terms of physical damage, it looks like. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. That's about 4 times as much damage as I did before. Which, to be fair, is only 200, but still. Hey, Cakedown, welcome. How are you doing? Already did it? All 3? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh yeah, Cyan has the Thunder Shield. How convenient. Yep, that was a full heal. Oh, she doesn't have a Thunder Shield. I definitely should have used Runic though. Hey DN Anime, welcome, how are you doing? Can I use the Murasame? No, I cannot. As a usable item is what I was asking, or wondering. Blast Rain? That's a new one. Thankfully the Phoenix Down went off afterwards. But it also looks like both of those creatures have separate ATB bars, which means that each one of them essentially can just... one can move and then the other one can immediately move after it just randomly decides to switch. Just keep drilling. Lullaby. Well, that's a new one. Are both of you asleep? No, only one. Keep drilling. I've done about as much damage to the human form as I have on the undead form so far. Oh, thank you for hitting Cyan again with the Thunder 3. That would have been rather awkward. Hold 2... ouch. Rip. Hold 3. Rip. I mean, I might as well to Herculean Zola, which is probably a horrible idea. Oh, Cyan is still under the effect of sap. Wait, he never died. The other 2 died so far. You have an X potion by chance. He actually uses drill. Don't charm me, please. Thank you. That would have been pretty bad because I just selected a drill. X potion should heal to full if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it does. Boom kiss. Uh-oh. Are you dead? Oh, you are going to be dead. I see how that works. This thing has way more HP than I anticipated. And you did that solo with Cyan because of your team. No, not you. Somebody in chat. Akashinobi did that. Or did have to do that for that matter. Alright, I think it's finally dead. That took a while. Yay. Not too difficult. Is there any interesting strategy you can do against this thing? There's a way to choose it? I see, you don't know what it is. That's unfortunate. Alright. Don't attack the angel. So, don't attack the angel. I assume the counterattacks are kind of what makes it a bit tricky. I didn't notice that the counterattacks were there, but I figured let's just get damage in anyways. But I guess it would have been faster in the end if I just waited. Hey Realm, come back here. The stone on the bookshelf? Matricide Starlet. So I think I have Realm back now, do I? Yeah, there we go. Welcome back, Kay.
Yay, I'm next to Maxwell!
You are, actually. Are there any interesting things you can get from the auction house, by the way, that are not Matricide? Like, I know you can get Golem there. Or, was that Golem? There's 2 Matricides you can get in the auction house, but I don't know. Bid on items. Let's see, what do we have? Here's our next item. A chest. A splendid chest. Inside is a hero ring. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I would take that. 5,000 gold. So how does the auction work? Do you just need to eventually hide for 10,000? Sure. Somebody else going to bid on it. 20,000. 30,000. 40,000. I don't have that much money. That's unfortunate. 50,000. Do I have that much? Oh, I do have that much. Well, now I have 9,000 gold. But I have a second hero ring. That's pretty awesome. So, let's see. Relics. I think I wanted to give you a Genji glove for dual wielding staves. Otherwise you don't do a whole lot. Although, I could just have you be my utility character instead. Let's think about this for a while. Actually, before I think about it, I'm going to run outside because I really like the overworld theme here. Brawlies, go away. What? Why did OBS jump into the foreground on the left side? That's awkward. Actually, I know why, by the way. So I've had that trouble now since a while where the window I currently have focused in Windows suddenly loses focus and switches to a random other one. And I figured it out that is actually because of my antivirus. So I currently use McAfee as an antivirus because that came default on the laptop that I'm using right now. But I'm definitely going to be switching sometime soon because it just randomly switches focus from one window to another. And that's really the biggest thing about it. Everything else, whatever, but that's a no-go. You love Malwarebytes? I used to use Avast as an antivirus and it was fine. Like, I don't actually know what is a good antivirus or not. As long as they are not in my way, I don't care and do their job for that matter. McAfee always left something to be desired. I see. If you have suggestions or knowledge on how stuff works about that, I'm more than happy to listen. So I could just have you as a healing person, or I could use dual-wielding rods with you. Let's see, Genji helmet. You couldn't use the red cap. You would lose a lot of magic defense though, or a bit of agility. Bart's hat would also give you magic block. Shokova suit is a lot more speed for actually a lot of loss in defense. I don't think you need to be that fast, so just going to keep this. Ice shield is probably fine. Crazy as it sounds, using no antivirus. I mean, from past experience, I probably should use one, so I do. Really that simple for me. Bit defend is a good one. What does make it good? McAfee uses a lot of computer's resource behind the scenes. I mean, I imagine it just kind of uses that for a good reason, but I don't know the reason, so it's kind of annoying. Cast shell and HP is low. I think... No, actually, that's a windy area, I think. I'm still contemplating, should I give you just the Genji glove? Let's give you the Genji glove and the hero ring. Give you 2 rods, front row. Front row K. Seems like a weird combination of doing stuff, but I have my full team back together. So, now what do we do? Actually, I have no idea. Aside from getting the force armor back out of here, I'm not entirely sure what to do. It's lightweight and doesn't interrupt too often. Good detection rates. Alrighty, thank you for your suggestions. I don't mind paying a bit for an antivirus if it's a good one. But then again, I don't really know what is a good antivirus. I just mainly paid for Avast because it actually had a certain function. I don't remember what it was. It had a certain functionality that I just kind of needed at that time. So I used it. You know what? Actually, let's just attack this guy with you. Ha! That's a lot more damage than anticipated from the little one. Nice. Wow. I'm impressed. The one downside of having Realm in your party is that her animation when you enter combat, the little waving is kind of lengthy. Which is kind of similar to Mog, I guess. Which just kind of does a little wave, and then you finally start combat. Kinda curious. Okay, I think we need to go over here. Up, left, down. Then left, up. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. Oh, wow. I was actually wondering whether it would cast Holy, and it does. That's pretty sweet. Wow. Dire does a tremendous amount of damage. Just a few levels will really make an insane difference in this game, it feels like. So I feel like me giving Cyan the utility items, backguard and sprint shoes, is probably the correct choice, considering that everybody else seems to deal so much more damage. Ow! Well, that's just rude. Oh, that's the wrong one. Did you just block that? Why would he block that? That doesn't make any sense. Pearl, because we couldn't call it Holy. Yep, pretty much. But at the same time, I actually really like the name Pearl. I'm perfectly fine with that. Like, I think I just like how it sounds. I also like white, for that matter. Fade is a bit of a weird one. But Holy is definitely the best overall, just purely because it gives you a clear idea of what it is. Because it's kinda straightforward. Okay, we can probably take those guys out. Just 2 flashes. Let's see what Sketch does. I should probably try to use Sketch a lot more often right now. Landslide. Just on one enemy, but that's pretty neat actually. Yeah, that's kind of okay. Oh yeah, where do I get the fake mustache again? I think that was in the Mogul Cave? Ha! Oh my goodness, Cyan, you just don't deal damage, do you? I need to figure out what Cyan's best weapon is and then go for that. Hey Zertanol, welcome. Where's your hot chocolate? On the table on the left. Thank you for the good luck, I can never use that. Oh, Gogo's Cave, not Mox Cave. Actually, misremembered then. Thank you. Yeah, we go into Gogo's Cave next after this, I guess. Get a fake mustache, because I'm really curious how well control works in this game. Also, what was the item that increased the chance of control working? Because I forgot again. More Ursus. Drill him. It's just a beer there. Oh. Sorry. I guess we might be out then. Lion Sword is in Ancient Castle, or is it Doma? I don't know. We'll figure it out. So this is the guy that has the Force Armor, which is why I'm fighting it. Or trying to anyways. And it's a Storm Dragon. Wind Slash. Oh, that's unpleasant. How much damage do you deal? A lot. Cyan, or... yeah, Cyan doesn't take damage, so I guess lightning resistance is quite useful here. Alright, let's see. Let's try the Debilitator. Arrow. Alright. 9 out of 9. Alrighty, that's a bad idea because he absorbs that. Unless... oh, no weak against Pearl. That's pretty awesome. As long as he wouldn't kill Ashura here, which he unfortunately do. Alright, what I want to do... I'm actually going to take off the Thunder Shield off of you. Oh my goodness, this thing just does that always, doesn't it? Oh, Cyan, you're on a solo mission, no? Pearl. Oh, no pearl. Does it counterattack with Wind Slash? You know, Sighing being immune to Wind Slash and stuff, I don't care about your Wind Slash. I haven't seen anything else from this thing so far. Oh, there we go. There was an attack. Now it finally starts attacking. I'm actually going to use rank 2. Because this should deal a lot more damage. Rage. Uh-oh, what does that do? A lot of damage is the answer. Well, that's less pleasant. Good news, just continue with Wind Slash at this point. That would be kinda nice. I can use level 5 sword to absorb or get my HP back. Also, I could have had Celas use the Drain Blade in order to get the HP back as well. Non-elemental damage to screw with you. Sounds about right. This is going to be an interesting duel here. So, another rage and I'm dead, so I hope he uses Wind Slash instead. Like he did so many other turns before. Oh, rip. Alrighty, so we need to do this differently. Alrighty, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you the... Oh, you have the Drainer. That explains that. Why don't you have an enhancer? Okay, you got the Drainer. That way you can sustain damage. You also want to have more defense straight up here. Mystery Bell is probably as good as it gets. Alrighty, you're fine. I'm sorry, but... Actually, no, you're fine, candidate, because you can actually heal yourself. Actually, because you can heal yourself, I guess we should transform the Thunder Shield over to you. No, wait. Thunder Shield to you. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Thunder Shield to you. You get the Aegis Shield, so you have a bit of a better chance to survive stuff. Alright, let's see how this is going to work. Probably want to heal. Does something give me 100 HP, or did I just not heal up fully? Alrighty, we have a better setup now. Let's see how this is going to work. I may want to give Dallas actually the sprint shoes so she can attack faster. And you... you don't have much chance to survive anyways. Not at this rate. I'm not gonna try it, however, to make you survive. Curing for region and... Defecate for resilience. Let's see how this works. Hi, welcome back. Wind Slash right away. Tools, Debilitator. You attack, and you try to use Sword Tech rank 5 in time. Weak against water, that's not useful. You know what, might as well just start using Drill. Ouch. Poor little Realm. Realm is the only one who doesn't have a good set of defense, I guess. Rage. Alright. You don't have a good way to heal yourself, Edgar, so you're probably just gonna die, but Celas should be able to just heal up. Thanks to the Drainer. I should have had Celas attack, honestly. I'm gonna wait until he attacks and then hopefully revive Celas right after. Then she might get in a turn without dying, maybe. Oh, this is going to be too late for you. So heal yourself. That way you survive one rage. Unfortunately, she didn't survive a Wind Slash. And with you, I'm just gonna try a level 5 attack. Maybe we get it through, maybe we don't. Nope. Okay, I just need to prioritize having Celas attack, I think. Ooh hoo hoo. Oh no! That's just rude. Is he counter-attacking? Or is it... No, I think it's just that fast, honestly. He might be actually counter-attacking. Looks like he counterattacks, actually. I'm going to wait until Celas gets to move. Yeah, I think he counterattacks. I'm just gonna redirect you to healing duty, buddy. Until we stabilize here. Waiting until his next move before I attack. I'm not. So you're going to drill. And you're going to see what we need to heal, Edgar. He didn't counterattack. Maybe he's just that fast. It's really hard to tell in this game. So much more straightforward and simple to figure out in Final Fantasy V. Because you can't just watch your ATB and when it does have a brief pause in it, you just know, oh, he's counterattacking. Winged Saber. I don't know what that is, aside from dealing a lot of damage. He stopped using Wind Slash. I wonder whether we are in a phase 2 or something like that. Does it all start on? It does. So the cursor for using items always starts on your own character, it looks like. Do you stop? Actually, don't stop with easy simple attacks that we can potentially just block. Okay with this. He really doesn't like Edgar. He really does not like Edgar. Okay, roll. That's a lot of damage there. Cyclonic. That weak? Oh, it is weak. We got him. Nice. Greetings to you, Nori. Welcome. How are you doing? And we get 1 force armor. 7 dragons left. Yeah, that's the reason why I went back here. I get a force armor out of it. It's a pretty tough fight, but thanks to the Thunder Shield, we actually managed to get through reasonably well. Oh, you get back guard back. Because I like not getting back attacked. And... Red shoes. Where are they? There we go. Biospark! Thank you for the 100 bits. Dragon down! I appreciate the 100 rabbits. Okay. Alrighty, so what do we do next? What is a good place to grind, by the way? Like, if I want to just grind with my party, I can't use magic. What is a good place? Does anybody know? So here, if we get into encounter with a worm or thing that just swallows us, we will actually land in a special type of cave. Zertonal, thank you! Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome. And well, I'm glad you enjoy your stay. Thank you so much. That's really nice of you. Munch, 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 munch. Thank you, Zertonal. This horse by Ghost Father's house with high enemies, but they are tough. Right, but how would I take them out? Actually, I don't really know that. Also... Which one is... Stragos Cavern. Trial cave? There we go. Okay, in this cave we have an ether, a red jacket, magical brush, Genji armor, fake mustache, Zephyr cape, hero ring, tack star, and a thunder shield. If I'm not mistaken, jumping down here, we get a few items. Oh, what are the encounters? Wartpuck and the Ogre. Let's sketch the Ogre, whatever that does for us. Let's use a noise blaster to try and confuse them. I'm just curious whether those status effects kind of work. And you are getting a second enhancer. Oh, that's just rude. Actually, no, let's see how good that my weapon is at this point. This thing just counters with sneeze? Wow. And yawn. You have truly the most terrifying of attacks, good sir. Cold dust. He used it on himself. He'd best be frozen. I'm okay with this. Achoo! A little less here. But this guy is frozen because he froze himself. I don't think drill wakes him up, does it? Oh, it does. Well, it makes him not confused anymore. Because drill is a physical attack. Alright. Edgar was the champion of this round right here. Let's see how good the Atma weapon is in Zealous arms. That was just an ether. And the red jacket. How good is a red jacket? Let's see. Oh, you can't use it. Can you use it? No. Oh yeah, we have the force armor. Maybe I should equip it on somebody. Haha. Maybe I want Diane to be just a guy that protects others with Runite. Also, no, I'm just curious how strong that my weapon is. Red jacket. That's actually really good. Huh. Does the red jacket do anything special? You have a Jarina gun. You don't just have a power sash, so I'm going to give you the force armor, I think. You lose a lot of damage though. You lose the least, so you get the force armor. If someone shoved a drill through your leg, I'm pretty sure you could figure out they're your enemy. I mean, maybe. Maybe you just figure out, that was an accident, I'm sorry. Genji armor. I think that's the second one we have. Maybe not. Genji armor is really good actually, overall. And you cannot equip it. Can you equip it? You can. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. More defense. A lot more defense and more magic defense. It nullifies fire, the red jacket. Nice. So it's basically a fire extinguisher suit thing. Magical brush. How good is that? More battle power than the gravity rod. Does the magical brush do anything special? Atma weapon is based on max health? I believe so. Actually, I think it's based on current health, from what I can tell. Because when I lost HP, it seemed like I also lost, well, more. Wow, really? You still got me there. Generally considered to be a bit better for Sabin. The magical brush, or which one? The red jacket, I guess. Battle Zeb, thank you for the host. I appreciate that. Wartpuck and an Ogre. Let's get you. Just to see what happens. Nothing. Oh, that didn't even work. Yeah, that's pretty good actually at this point. Yawn. Aha, blocked. Pearlwind. Oh, that's White Wind from the previous one. Interesting. Bye! You miss again. Bye! Stop blowing my friends away. That's just rude. Magical Brush is an okay weapon for Realm. For physical attacks, or is it mainly for stats? More of those guys. I actually really like noise blasting them, just because the confusion seems to do good work on him. Catch. What was that text? I didn't read it properly. Sneeze! Oh, I used the debilitate by accident. I did not want to attack that guy. Sunbite. Oh, that's not good. Oh, he has a death counter too. Almost 3 AM, need sleep. Alrighty, take care, Battlesap. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for the host, and have a good night. Rest well. Are there any particularly strong undead enemies that you can farm with Revivify? In the end game here? Yeah, healing rod is going to be a nice utility weapon or realm, as long as I'm not at the same time having the pearl rod equipped. So first of all, I would beat them to life with the healing rod, and then suddenly switch over to the other one and go, well, that was the wrong one. And then they get a hole in the face. Ah, I made it back. I didn't expect that. Oh yeah, I wanted to equip the fake mustache. I don't like this encounter. I'm out of here. Actually, I probably should just try to use the fake mustache and see how that works for us. So... Actually, yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to give you a fake mustache, change the sketch into control, and... What else do I give you? Is that any use? Might be. Oh yeah, Charm Wrangler is probably useful. So, you go into the back row, I'm going to give you the heal rod. And now you start controlling enemies. What was the equipment that I wanted to equip on her for... improving the chance of control? Hey Locklear, welcome. Hope you're doing well. You can see what your equipment does by going to item list and double clicking it. Yes, it doesn't always tell you everything though, which is unfortunate. But I appreciate the information. A heal rod? Wait, I can have 2 heal rods? So I can double beat people to life with the heal rod. By the way, I think in the next section here, you instantly die if you fail. So let's not fail. He says. I was too slow. Fail. But it's really nice that they give you a save point just before this. Hey, another hero ring. I wonder how difficult it would be to bet those in the Colosseum. Oh. That did not work there. Not exactly easy to tell what the safe spots are. It's impossible to tell without actually looking ahead. So what you would need to do is, I'm looking left now, and this is where I'm going to stand. But the thing is, I know you can just make it all the way. And then from here, it's easy for me to pick up the chest and run back. Attack star. Is that a throwing weapon for Shadow, I think? Kind of like a giant wheel thing. Oh, on the left first. What's in here? Oh. I would like to go to the left first. I guess I don't get to go there. Fine. That's just a way back. No, it's suddenly... Oh well. Thunder Shield, there we go, that's the thing I wanted. You were like, oh no, don't stop. Yeah. Hi. How are you doing? So, what should we name Goku? Shrouded in odd clothing. Is this a man? A woman? Should we ask? Go, 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 go. We only have 6 characters, I think. I generally named characters after other streamers at this point, so... Which streamer would you suggest? Preferably in the close vicinity, like speedrunning, similar types of games or something like that. Dagamo. It's weird. Let's see. Prim? I don't like the name Prim, to be honest. Oh, I can't think of anyone. Let's just go with go, 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 go. Because that's kind of how it works. So basically this is the mime from Final Fantasy V. How convenient. Piece of randomizer? What does that entail themselves? Sounds interesting. Alrighty, so this was Gogo's area. Now, can we actually take on the dragons? Or dinosaurs, I guess. Also, where was Gaul's father's home again? Because I forget. This time he didn't try to psych you out by having a non-battle while you're holding your breath. Yeah. This is not it. Or is it? No, it's not. This is Doma Castle, isn't it? I think this is Doma Castle. Which I think we want to visit anyways. Wait, that's where Science Dream is. Do I want that? I know it's a bit rough. I feel like I would like to grind a bit first, but I don't know where. More specifically, I would like to try the dinosaurs. But, oh, I think this is it, isn't it? Was it on this island, or... Like, was it here, or was it over here? I think it was here. It changed around the required items to progress through the dungeon makes chest checks. So as an example, it removes all hammer pegs from Ice Palace, but adds an actual pit for hookshot. Also make sure all bosses need a big key to fight. Oh, I see. So basically it's just altering dungeons dynamically, but you don't know which one you can go. Doma gets your science weapon. I see. Alrighty, so we want to go to Doma afterwards. So one thing I've always been curious about, I've never done it myself, how does Psycho Sign work? Psycho Sign, how do we execute that? I'm not going to use it too much, maybe a little bit. But how does it work? First get into battle with a party that has signed it, then they have him charge up his sword level to 2. Then before he can have the chance to use it, turn him into an imp, then kill him off with a magical attack, then revive him. Now the fun begins. As soon as the physical attack is made from anyone to anyone else, Zion will counter it, and because of the couple of bucks he'll continue to oh, you need imp for that? Ah, never mind then. Okay, I need imp for that apparently. Do you need imp? So it looks like I need imp. Time to die? Yeah, probably. I run a sword. I have a back guard. That shouldn't happen. I'm out of here. The Tyrannosaurus says no to back guard. Apparently so. It's kinda rude if you ask me. Let's see. Increases preemptive attack rate. I'd rather have something that is actually actively useful in the combat. Let's see. Leper cape, and I guess since back guard is not useful. Wait, we do have more hero rings that you could use. Whatever, doesn't matter. More Tyrannosaurus again. Oh, I just tried to control one of them, I guess, with you. Let's try to kill the guy on the left. You use a drainer. Control the guy on the right. Sword tech. It actually works. Especially on this guy. Hey, control is pretty cool. Especially on yourself, buddy. Alright, I like at my weapon, but I currently like the chance to block better, so let's get enhancers back into your hands. There we go, we actually beat them. So we get 4,400 experience points at Gargantua level. Alrighty. Also, what I need to now decide is, who do I want to go solo in Kefka's Tower? Or more specifically, who's going to be the team of 2? For that I would kind of need to know which bosses and enemies I will encounter, because I don't really know that. Control is one of the best ways to get Stragos Blue Magic reliably. Yeah, it's pretty much like Final Fantasy V in that respect, I guess. Thank you, Biospark. I'm glad you enjoyed there. So, alrighty. What I'm gonna do is, I'm just going to contemplate that, take a short break and hang up the laundry, because I should do that, and yeah. Be right back. If you have suggestions which team should go where, or which people should go where for Kefka's Tower, because this is our final team, we don't get any more characters, feel free to let me know. So, be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Oh. Hey, Rhagodactylus, welcome to you. Hope you're doing well. So, what I've been thinking is essentially Realm and Science probably going to be the two characters I have together. Which is, by the way, Pixel and Kashura, so oddly fitting, I guess. So, I guess I'm going to try and take out some more dinosaurs. Kashura with control has been pretty strong.
What
Yeah, about that. You're doing quite well. That sounds nice. Glad to hear it. Yeah, control the guy on the right, please. To try to kill the guy on the left. Uh-oh, control didn't work. This might spell disaster. That was actually not the cleverest thing I could do, I guess. Now that I think about it. The sign might just not survive this. Especially on this guy, he should be dead. Alright, this guy's dead. So, as long as we don't release the other guy, we should be fine. So we can kinda heal up to an extent. I wonder whether this knocks him out of the thing, of the control. Doesn't look like it. Probably only physical attacks. So, slow, haste, battle, special. Those are the abilities that we can use. What about using stuff like a Bioblaster? Let's see. Alright, we can use techniques that probably are of magical nature and be fine, I would imagine. So control is really good on Realm. Also, I would like to have an offering for Realm. So she can attack like 8 times. Nice, that works pretty well. So what am I gonna do?
An offering. I'll take 15 daffodils, thank you. Bye-bye.
No, no, sorry, I can't pay that. So, you special to bite yourself, and then you attack. You drill, because this should hopefully be enough damage in the end. Alright, looks good. We learned something, but we shouldn't have learned it, or more specifically, it's not like we can use it. So we can take care of dinosaurs without too much trouble. Are there any other dinosaurs aside from those ones here? Because this is the third one of those battles in a row. We made some super cool paintings in the past few days. That sounds really awesome. Nice. Ba-dong. That sounds really, really awesome. Let's see how good battle is, or bad for that matter. Not good. Don't need to control him as soon as I can. I hope it is resets his ATB, so I can control him quicker again. Alrighty. So, what was the item that increased the chance for control to work again? Are there no Brachiosaurus here? I don't know. There might be. Special is better. We got a halberd. Don't we need a halberd in order to do something with that? Can you equip the halberd? Oh, it's an imp halberd, so it's only strong if you are an imp. Oh, didn't you need that for make an offering? I think you did. so let's see real quick. Final Fantasy 6. Control. Hypnocrown is what improves the control chance. Where do I get a Hypnocrown from? Don't have it yet. Might be called Coronet here, that sounds about right. Found in Kefka's tower, or in the Colosseum, we win it for a raid if we wager the red cap. Who has the red cap right now? Nobody, right? So, if we wager the red cap, we could potentially just get it. But we would need to win the Colosseum fight. Yes, I would like to have spoilers where to get it. I'm just learning the game at this point. Which also means I will probably want to look up what kind of stuff we can get in the Colosseum here. For wagering what. I believe the Imp's Halberd is pretty good if we use that to an extent. So also, who is going to be our character to fight in here? And yeah, thank you to Ali. I definitely would like to just know stuff at this point. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna equip you with the best possible stuff or something like that. I'm gonna give you a Drainer and an Enhancer, and you might just be able to solo this. Let's see how well this goes. But the thing is, how this works, to my knowledge, is you bet a certain item. And that item you lose if you lose, but you win a certain other item based on what you bet. And you have to defeat the, well, enemy in the arena first. So if I bet an Impalbert, we would need to fight against an Allosaurus, which we might just not be able to defeat, which is why I saved before. As long as Celos doesn't use Runic, we should be fine. Oh, she also shouldn't use magic, but at the same time there's not much I can do about that, because essentially I don't have control over Cactus in this combat at all. That makes it pretty awkward. You should not have attacked, because he would have just killed himself. Doom. Oh boy. Hey Xenon, welcome. How are you doing? Haste. Again, there's nothing I can do about this. They just cast their spells and whatever. You're doing good? That sounds nice. I'm doing quite fine, thank you. Oh, we actually win. I'm mildly surprised. So we get a cat hood. I don't know what a cat hood does, but it sounds like something for Kishura. Indeed it is. Decent magic block. I believe you then bet the cat hood in order to get the offering in the end. This is a speedrun? No. This is a challenge run. What's with the timer? I like to figure out how long it takes me to do certain runs through certain games. Also, the timer also helps people in case they would like to continue watching at a certain point in the vodcast or in the video when they have to leave at certain points. Is it fast? Questionable, because I'm just going very slowly. Picks up all possible GP. Interesting. So we would fight against the Hoover. Ouch. But this is why I equipped her with this thing. Sandstorm. Sandstorm. That for each physical attack? Kind of seems like it. It might be a counter-attack and simultaneously also its attack. Oh. I might be dead here. This is why we saved. Oh. Or we got lucky and it misses twice. Or 3 times even. Spin edge. Oh! Oh wait, this is the merit award, not the offering. I don't know what that does. That's the desperation attack. If you're in critical health, you have a 1 in 8 chance, I think, or was it 1 in 16 chance to do a special move when you use the fight command after like 21.6 seconds of battle, or basically 22 seconds. Getting cheating devices. I did not know this was the merit award. I was looking for the offering. What does the merit award do? Merit award allows heavy armor, etc. So you can equip everything with the merit award. I was looking for the offering. I was strong indeed. I'm not interested in the merit award actually. Do I know Battlezap at all? I know of him. He has been in here a few times and also subscribed. I've never watched his channel, to be fair. So that's not exactly what I was looking for. However, one thing I do know, and that is actually one thing I really want to get, which is also why I decided to just go ahead and get the hero ring from the other place, because I didn't know there were so many hero rings around. With the hero ring, we do get... That's not what you should use, Celis. Especially not if you're faster than him. Either way, what I'm looking for to get here is... Celis, please attack! That's why I gave you the rain sword. You don't get the offering from the Colosseum. I see, so I was wrong. What I was looking for to get is an item that casts Shell and Protect on you. Just kind of at the start of a battle. This is what you get from the hero ring. I forget what it's called. Tell us! You're not the smartest cookie, are you? Take care, Zenon. Have a nice day. And that's why we leave. We got miraculous victories against the other guys. But this one seems to be a bit more difficult. Either way, with the merit award you can give characters items that you don't usually have access to, let's put it that way. Or more specifically, Gao does not usually get a weapon, but with the merit award you can give him one, and it can have pretty ridiculously strong effects. Thank you for attacking Celis. Flare Star. That does not sound friendly. Oh, it counters. Arrow, you should survive that. Just keep attacking and you'll be fine. Runic is so useless because nothing can be absorbed. Oh boy. I see. Welcome, Corona Cat, and I hope you enjoyed that playthrough. Oh yeah, the offering was from the underground area, wasn't it? No. Sell us, please. You did so well before, and now this? No, that's just silly. Let's see, maybe I can use somebody else instead. She's just the highest level, and also has really good equipment. Yeah. Offering is an ancient castle. Yeah, that sounds about right. So we want to go to the ancient castle for the offering, and we want to... Oh, that's the wrong guy. Oh. I don't have much faith in you. I'm sorry, Edgar. So, we want to get the offering in the castle, but we also want to get... Diane's weapon. You put the non-sword in her main hand. Does it keep her from runicking? That's a good question. Might. On the bright side, Edgar only has attacks because he has no magic. But he would need to use the correct tools in order to deal any substantial amount of damage. Oh, might just kill him. Unless he mysteriously blocks it. Oh, he does block it. Does he have an ice shield? What? I didn't realize you had magic. That's cheating. I'm not allowed to use magic in this challenge. 0? Huh. Red jacket? Oh, that's right. Red jacket nullifies fire, I guess. And the thunder shield nullifies air. So he's actually pretty well protected. As long as he will eventually deal enough damage, we should be fine. Yeah, that was actually better. We get the pot bracelet. And this pot bracelet gets you... safe and shell. So this is really what I'm looking for. Having on at least one, if not two characters. So maybe I should transform those hero rings into pot bracelets, because I just really like having or taking less damage. Nobody believed in him, but he pulls through. A true hero. Alrighty, and now... Do I have a red cap? I did have a red cap, so... Going outside, saving real quick, and then... Let's just have Edgar fight whatever we need to fight for the red cap. Or for the coronet, I guess. So we have a higher chance of controlling enemies. So where's the red cap? There it is. Raises HP by a quarter. Oh. That's actually pretty substantial. Too late. Oh yeah, we'll just choose Edgar again. You can do it, buddy. You did well last time. Taking less damage is really good when you can't just throw your threes around, indeed. So what are other common or useful things you can get from the Colosseum here, by the way? What are other things you want to get from the Colosseum? Oh, he's poisoned. How convenient. The red cap. You were thinking when you thought the red jacket had plus HP. I see. Chainsaw. Aww. Well, at least the poison does good damage. Debilitator. That's not useful for yourself. Actually, is it? Does he have something that would make using the ability there more interesting? Weapons anyways, I don't think he does. Marvel shoes? I don't know how to do that, Worthless Protoplasm. Again, I'm just kind of asking for full information. Like, what do you need to bet to get certain things that do what? Such. But thank you. Well, that Bio Blaster did a lot of damage. We get a Coronet. Sweet. So now you have a Coronet, which is traditionally really heavy equipment, but I don't think there's equipment weight in this game. But it doesn't matter. Speed increased, actually. So it's probably not that heavy. Alrighty, higher chance to control. Elixir goes into rename card into Marvel shoes, but the monsters are painful if I remember correctly. What do the Marvel shoes do? I don't know what Marvel shoes do, so even if I read the names of the items, I would need to inspect every single item in order to figure out whether they are particularly useful or not. Some nice status effects. Alright. Haste Region Protect Shell? Wow, that's actually better than the thing I have right now. So you say an elixir. Against the Cactuar? Ah, that might be difficult. Let's have Kishura attack a Cactuar. No way that can go wrong, right? Ouch. Oh! Maybe I shouldn't give her the heal rod. I was actually mostly looking for Kishura to control the thing. Mind Sting? Oh, well. Rip. Oh, that's actually good if it can Berserk, if we have Salas there. So we need at least 2 rename cards anyways. One for Marvel shoes, maybe. And one for other stuff. So let's actually see. Do I see what I get out of it? Rename card on the top left. Oh, I can't cancel out of the menu though. So in theory, as long as this thing doesn't have a tremendous amount of evasion, we should be good. As long as it Berserk Salas here, that would be perfect. Ah, it does have a tremendous amount of evasion. I would need to give her like a scope for sniper's sight in order to be able to hit this thing. So yeah, Cactuars traditionally have a ridiculous amount of evasion. That's just how it is. Rip indeed. So, how do we do this? I guess we could just hope that it does Berserkers if we can hit it with a sniper sight, which I don't know. Let's see, you need the Genji gloves. Experience egg, well, I guess you don't need that right now. Sniper sight. Oh, you don't get the man-eater. Actually, I don't know whether this thing also has potentially a lot of defense. Force armor is just strictly better. Mystery Veil gives us more magic block. So does a Bard's Head, but I think Mystery Veil is better. Alright, let's see. It says 100% fight damage accuracy, but I don't actually know whether that's realistic or not. I heard it doesn't work, but then again, I don't really know. Blowfish. Ouch. See. It does work, but the problem is a different one in this case. I figured it would ignore its defense. Oh. It only has 3 HP. Never mind then. That's fine. I figured it would ignore its defense. Which the Atma weapon does ignore its defense in theory. That worked pretty well. Out of curiosity, does it let you vanish someone before the battle? I don't know, I don't think so. Hey Lethlin, welcome, how are you doing? So, let's get another rename card real quick, because I want to rename Edgar into something much more awesome for someone. There it is. Alright, that's what I figured would happen. Because Atma weapon just does damage based on your HP, it doesn't care about enemy defense. So, item. Rename card. Secret item on Edgar. So as mentioned before, I like to name characters after streamers if I can think of anything, or if anything is particularly fitting. I'm just going to go with this one here. Hope you don't mind. Alrighty. I don't know what the thing after the Cactuar is going to be. So I guess I'm just gonna equip... Should I keep the Atma weapon? It seems stronger than the Enhancer, but at the same time Enhancer does... Enhancer does do stuff. Words. I'm really good with words sometimes. The Enhancer gives block chance, which is kind of really crazy good. Here. Oh! Oh, this might be difficult. Maybe I should have given you the other thing earlier. Preemptive attack! Ah, that's neat. Fallen one, that's 1 HP. And then it just hits you. That's lovely. Casual Doonraken. So... I feel like I would want to equip her with the best possible defense stuff. So, how can I get her magic defense to the max? How does the speedrun do it anyways? I guess you use the Aegis Shield? What else do you use? You get a Thunder Shield in exchange. Use the Aegis Shield and Enhancer. Is there anything else I can do? Can I get more? Oh yeah, I probably can go get more of relics. I don't need a sniper sight anymore, probably. I can give you a Zephyr Cape. Force Shield, Force Armor, White Cape, I think. I don't need this one if I use a Shield Dash. So this should work in theory. Ragnarok / Illumina gives my unblock as well. Where do I get a mad Ragnarok from? I only know the Enhancer. You would need lock so you can revisit Nash. Oh, I see. Ragnarok can be found in locked house in Nash. Need lock to unlock the door. I see. So, that's out of the question. Because we don't get lock in our party. Haha. Actually, I don't think I think you're allowed to do those kinds of things if you want to. Oh, he counters with Fallen One. Well, that's unpleasant. S-cross. Can I even block that? Miss. Probably. And then you can bet Ragnarok and the columns to get Illumina. So what does Illumina do in comparison? I know Ragnarok is, at least in Final Fantasy V, a really strong sword. Not the best one, but really strong. Stop casting spells. I should just somehow get rid of her MP. I guess Fallen One cannot be blocked. Which, as long as she doesn't get hit by anything else, should be fine, right? Although this guy doesn't counterattack, he's just that fast. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, wasn't there... How do I get an experience egg? I believe you can get an experience egg in the Colosseum. Somebody else... Whoa. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, that can only happen once during combat. It's the desperation move again. He may counterattack actually, after all. Bet the Tintinnabar to get the experience egg. Ow. Ow. So I should have kept it around. I sold it because it wasn't in the way in my inventory, and it was getting cramped in there. Rip. How do I get a Tintinnabar? Oops. I can get an experience. I have to get Tintinnabar. You saw that you saw it? Well, maybe I did keep it around. I'll check. But I thought I got rid of it. Oh, you can apparently bet the Mega Elixir. I don't have Mega Elixir. Is this even the correct version? Do Mega Elixirs exist here? Or is that what I get? Hang on. No, we wager a Mega Elixir, so that actually is technically possible. So if I have Mega Elixirs or Miracle Shoes, this would be fine. Experience Hack in Darrow's Tomb. Yeah, I do have that one. Yeah, let's stop wasting time. Come on. Actually, she gets healed to full anyways. This attack is fine. Wasn't it like I have a 1 in 255 chance to still get hit by stuff? How do I get a Mega Elixir though? Let's see. Oh, it doesn't write anything there. Mega Elixir. Wait, what did she just do? I heard a wing wing and then it suddenly was dead. What did she just do? She cast Ice too. Oh, I guess it was just enough damage in that case. Alright, we get Marvel Shoes. Neat. Creates various effects. I don't know what that means. That's okay. How do I get locked back anyways? I forget. You can steal Mega Elixirs. I can't steal with this party though, so that's kind of out of the question, unfortunately. Either way, a gyro with this kind of set of equipment is fair, fine enough, I guess, for the most part. Marvel Shoes gives the wearer safe shell, region haste, which is ridiculous. But to be fair, it's also kind of ridiculous how to get it. Yeah, pretty solid is one way to put it. Which means actually you would want to have the Marvel Shoes. And I'm going to go back to the Genji thing. If I find it, there it is. Genji glove. You get 2 enhancers for now, I guess. Mystery Veil, Force Armor. Actually, you don't get the Force Armor at this point. You have good enough other stuff. I'm gonna give you the Force Armor instead. Oh, you can't use it. Can you use it? You can use the Force Armor. What about you? You could, but just gonna give it to you. Somebody else has a bunch of magic block as well. And... trainer. Alright, let's actually see what else we can get in the Colosseum. Unfortunately, the list you gave me earlier is a bit awkward since it does not have the Super Nintendo names. Let's see, Final Fantasy VI Colosseum. We can get a Magicite Shard, Organics, Flame Tongue. Oh, this is actually ordered by items. So if you bet the Flame Tongue... What is a Flame Tongue? Do we have a Flame Tongue? Nice Space Time Continuum, welcome. And yes, please mind your language, I would appreciate that. Is this a Flame Tongue? Yeah, unfortunately this page also has the not Super Nintendo names. Alright, let's go with the Flame Saber then, because apparently that gives us a different weapon. I'm just curious what those do at this point. So... I imagine most of those do something similar. Where is it? Flame Saber. Ah. I probably should have equipped the ribbon. Because evil Oscars are basically Marlboros that inflict you with all kinds of status effects. That's not gonna help you, Dyer. Yeah, this is bad. Alright. Poker Nix. Yep, something like that. You click the item name in the list link, it will show you that. I see. Thank you. So we kinda definitely need a ribbon. Stop changing equipment! Seriously. I'm gonna give you Atma weapon, because I don't think healing is much of a concern in this. Alrighty, good luck, Jair. I'll mess this up this time, please. So we are immune against stuff. Oh, he does physically attack. I wonder what the odds are for using abilities versus just using regular attacks. So, nice. Imp? I would be surprised if that works. But hey, you never know. What? Really? That actually works. Wow. Is this evil Oscar's true form? It might just be. So we get an Ogre Nyx. I don't know what an Ogre Nyx is. Let's see. Ogre Nyx. Or Organix is different name. Organic blade that uses MP to deal criticals. May break. It may break? It's a runic weapon, I guess. You can imp Oscar? It looks like it. It may break. That's not good. You call it an improvement. Wow. I'd like it to not break, please. When no MP can be used. No critical hit will be inflicted. Has an average of 28% chance of breaking. Depends on the last digits of the wielder's current HP. This thing is useless if it can't just break like that. Like, can it break in the middle of the battle or so? I've never... I did not even know that kind of weapon exists in this game. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bet that thing and see what I get out of it. Probably nothing, but that's okay. If I find it, that is. May break if luck is bad. You can get a soul saver from that. But we have to fight against a serious behemoth. I'm going to be really surprised if that works. Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, I didn't switch back to the Drain Sword. The Soul Saber? Soul Saber is not going to be terribly useful. I don't think. Ouch. Soul Saber does the same as the Drain Blade, except that... What are you doing? Except that it reacts to MP instead, as in absorbs MP instead. Uh-oh. Well, now the Atma Blade is really weak. She got safe now. I wonder whether that's gonna save you. Oh, she actually gets another turn. I'm surprised. And yes, this is for Super Nintendo. That was kinda cute. So what happens if we bet Soul Saber or Drain Saber? It's gonna save you. You know what I'm gonna do, for now anyways, is I'm gonna give you the Zephyr Cape, and I'm going to give you the White Cape. I'm gonna give you... not that one. Enhancer, Aegis Shield, Force Armor. Actually, yeah, sorry buddy, you don't get the Force Armor for now. Force Armor, and the Mystery Bell. So that way, I will have a pretty good chance of killing or defeating literally everything, because he just defends against everything. Can somebody else get this kind of equipment? Actually, Edgar could too, and he would probably do better. So what I'm gonna do is switch this around a little bit. You know what? You get the sprint shoes for now. So you get the Genji... No, not the Genji glove. You get the Zephyr cape and White cape. And you get an Enhancer, which you already have. You get an Aegis shield. Oh, you don't have a helmet that... Oh, you do. Never mind. And a Force Armor. Oh, only 121. I guess he has less base. Never mind then. I guess we don't do that. You don't get the Ogre next, buddy. That's a bad idea. Well, on the other hand, if I don't use it, why should I not just use it, I guess? Might as well. Since I don't really plan on... using it in any different aspect, might as well use it like that, right? Alrighty, White Cape, Zephyr Cape, no, Zephyr Cape, I said. You get an Enhancer. Oh, you already have to take a shield, Mystery Veil, and Force Armor. Why is it specifically you that has this much defense? I figured the others would be better because they would just do more useful things instead. Alrighty. So, what I want to fight... I don't know. Stuff. Let's see, Gold Hairpin... Oh, we can win a Gold Hairpin, never mind. By betting a ribbon. We don't need that. What happens if we bet a ribbon though? Gold Hairpin, because we don't need those. Gold Hairpin. I should actually sort my inventory sometime. Gold Hairpin we have completely no use for right now. We get the Dragon's Horn. What does that do? Dragon Horn. Let's see. Found in Phoenix Cave. Win from Great Dragon. All characters can equip it. Horn inhabited by the spirit of the dragon. Let's say we are used jump multiple times. Oh, that's actually pretty neat. So we could have somebody just repeatedly jump like crazy. Dragon Horn is pairs with Dragon Boots. You need both equipped. Yes, otherwise you can't jump. So that would be best on Edgar, considering that he uses spears, which get a little bit of an extra damage boost from that. So we do kind of want that. Also, by the way, I read that if this happens, you don't win, but you also don't lose, because that would be kind of mean. Because there's literally nothing you can do about that. What I'm looking for? I don't know, Locklear? What am I looking for? I'm actually literally just testing and figuring out stuff. I don't really know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for useful or interesting things. That's kind of pretty much what this is about right now. So if you have suggestions what I could be looking for, I'm all ears. Oh yeah, didn't I have it? Somebody said they saw that Cantina bar earlier. But I'm pretty sure I sold it. For 1 gold. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's find the gold hairpin. Don't recall, sorry, that's okay, don't worry. So we could bet the Masamune in order to get the no, we can bet the Murasame in order to get the Masamune. That's interesting. We can actually... That does affect this guy. You're not poisoned. And yes, this is an actual regular part of the game. Veronica, this is nothing added. You just don't usually get to see it in speedruns or challenge runs because you don't necessarily need it. So what does a Masamune do in comparison to a Murasame? It's a masterfully made katana. That's all it says. It has 162 attack power, which doesn't seem that overwhelming, but better than what Cyan currently has, so we might just want to do that for now. So... what else can we get? Minerva Buster. What does that do? Breastplate that provides a 25% bonus to maximum MP. Half damage from Earth, Water, Earth, Pearl, Poison. Absorbs damage, Wind, Both, Ice, Fire. So basically... Minerva armor, if you get a Regal Gown. What is... do we have a Regal Gown by chance? I don't know what the other name for the Regal Gown is. Let me actually find the other link that somebody posted earlier. Okay, let's see. What is the Regal Gown? Regal Gown, Binding Narrow's Tomb. Elegant dress designed to protect the princess. It's also called the Jarina Gown. So we do have the Jarina Gown. Okay. We have the Dragon Horn for our friend Letty. So you also need a good spear. So where do we get the best spear from? Yes, okay, thank you, Lethlin. That's what I was figuring, that it would be the Zarina Gown. And it was indeed. So... I'm not currently using the Zarina Gown, am I? Oh, I am, apparently. So I could turn this into a force armor, but she could no longer equip it. Which, this might just be better for her. If we keep it as on her. Yeah, we don't need a force armor, it's fine. So, but we need a spear, preferably for our friend Letty. So, let's see. There's a Holy Lance we could potentially get by betting Murakumo. Oh, wait a second. We need to bet the Murakumo is what we get when we bet the Masamune. So we need to bet the Masamune. Assuming I have that. Ryan, do you have it equipped right now? You have the Murasame. That's kind of what I'm looking for, actually. So sorry, Cyan. We are going to bet your weapon and turn it into a spear instead. They won't have a weapon for a while. It will be fine. It's also called a knife. That's kind of weird. Also, so for this one, we will get a Masamune. And then from that we get Murakumo, which is actually even better, just for design. We can win it from an Omega weapon or a Red Dragon, or steal it from Samurai Soul. We can win it from a Red Dragon by using the Magus Rod, which we don't have. Wager Holy Lance. Don't have. Or Test Rider if we have a Kagenui. Where do we get a Kagenui from? Found in the Tower of Fanatics. Oh, never mind. Kinda difficult to climb the Tower of Fanatics without actually having magic. That's nice, Zealous. He's weak against poison. Kind of reminds me, I can't use scan right now, which would be nice to use. So yeah, the Murakuma would play one of Cyan's best weapons, but we get a good weapon for him in Doma Castle, so that's going to be where we go next. So for this one here, we will turn Edgar into a jumping jumper jump. I mean, his tools are really awesome, but I just want him to jump a lot. That's kind of my goal. What weapon do I get in Doma? I actually have no idea. Speaking of which, I need to kind of open up a map for Doma Castle anyways. So where is Doma Castle? Is that Cyan's Soul, by the way? Doma Castle? You'll see. You get an aura. Old aura in this game. Which is a weapon for Cyan, which is really good, but not quite good enough. Get Alexander summon. In Doma Castle. Yeah, I know you get a summon, but you also get a weapon there? Maybe not. Flame Shield, Ice Shield, Genji Glove, and an Explosion in Cyan's Stream. We don't want to actually go to Cyan's Stream, I don't think. There's the aura. Alright, so... Where is Doma's Castle then? It doesn't appear to have a map for that. The Forgotten City on the Castle Figure has Signal stuff too. Yes, it does. Which is, by the way, where I want to get the offering. It would be nice if you actually attacked sometime. Oh, that actually hits. Fire, please! Come on! Stop being silly. On Tetskin. Called the Scimitar in this game. It's a dragon that drops it. I see. I'm starting to get worried here. You're going to lose at this rate. Does that always hit the flare start at this? It appears to always hit. Well, that's less than ideal. We can't really have that. Wasn't Edgar well much better equipped for this thing? I think he was. I'm gonna give you the... Dragon Boots. No, we don't do that yet. We don't have a good weapon yet. That's what we're going for, actually. So I'm gonna give you... Who has the... thing? Not the pot bracelet, the better one. The shoes. Am I blind? Where are the shoes? Huh? Oh, he can't use it? Marvel shoes. Oh, you can't use Marvel shoes. Oh, you can. I'm just blind. Never mind. I'm just blind as usual. That's okay. You get the red jacket, which you already have. And the thunder shield is good too. Enhancer? Sure. Thank you, Laughlin. Watch us blind. So, I don't have much more time to play around. I might actually just do this stuff here offline, just to learn and know more about the Colosseum, and then next stream we will be moving on to probably just Kefka's Tower, I guess. Unless there's something else in a different area that I see that is going to be worthwhile. Outside of getting the offering from the underground castle and also the weapon for Cyan that is out there somewhere, apparently. Did I need to bet the aura? There it is. Alright, Lethy, you're better for this than Jair. Probably. I even get healed now with the Marvel shoes. Those Marvel shoes are crazy. I think we don't need more than one though. That's fine. Stop casting bolts too. You're not allowed to do that. Too bad you couldn't get General Real. I'll be rather difficult, I feel. Hey Crow, welcome. I hope you're having a pleasant day so far. Leth is a cheater, it looks like. Yeah, I'm sorry. We can't control Lethlin. Leth is too strong. Oh yeah, that was actually really good, wasn't it? Because it poisoned him, and the poison did a load of work. Chainsaw? That doesn't work. We know that already. There we go. Good job, Lefty. And we get a Strado, or Strado, which is even stronger than what we have for you. But that thing would be really good. I would like to use that for Cyan. Currently, I'm actually planning on giving the offering to Kay. And then just Pearl Rod and whatever other rod in order to kill enemies really quickly with 8 attacks and possible triggers of spells. That's currently my plan. Not sure how good that will work, but we'll see. There's the Strata. Or Strata. We get a Pearl Lance for this. Against an Aquila. I have no idea what an Aquila does. Probably pretty strong. Shim Sham. Ow! Oh, well, that's half of our HP, actually, I just realized. So it should be fine, and as long as nothing else hits us. Yeah. Doesn't help. At least left lane is way quicker to dispose of enemies than Zaire. Hey Cancer CT, welcome, hope you're doing well. Jagabot responded. Nice. You know, haste doesn't stack. Jagabot responded again. It's only percentage chance for Jagabot to respond, by the way. Aww. I actually don't remember what the chance is. I'm sorry, Raycon. So the chance for Jagabot to respond to a Yaga Hey is actually 20%. So you guys got 20% 3 times in a row. Which is pretty good if I dare to say so. It flaps at itself. Well, wow, that's a really good damage there. We got a Pearl Lance. Hey, Lethy, would you like to have a Pearl Lance? You know, in conjunction with Dragon Boots and Dragon Horn, your Pearl Lance is going to do good work. I'm looking forward to this one. Now, the Gentry Glove is definitely going to go for you or to you. Probably, I don't know, maybe in combat. Uexil unfortunately doesn't have a weapon right now though. However, I'm just going to bet something random. And I want to see Lethy deal loads of damage. You're now basically a Dragoon. You're way better than a Dragoon actually. So let's see, what do we bet? Something that is probably pretty strong. Anybody have a suggestion? We could do this one because we don't have Setzer anyways. We get an elixir out of it. I'll give this. We need to fight Chupon. It's just rude. He just sneezes us out. Hang on. We can't have this one. Something really strong. Yeah, something like that. What happens if we bet a potion? We can get an elixir from a potion. That's pretty neat. Easy way to get elixirs. As long as he doesn't sneeze us away. To my knowledge, there's nothing can do about a sneeze. That's your... This isn't something you're supposed to bet response, I see. Lethy, you are supposed to attack! Ah, come on! Chupon has a permanent cold, so he's always sneezy. Aww. Lethy, you're a raccoon. Jump! Ah, come on! What a meanie. And the next contender is going to fight against Chupon, the... Achoo! Well... The guy of the everlasting cold. Ah, Chupon? Yep. Oh, come on. This is horrible. What is the chance of this? Chupon's favorite character from Fantasy 4 is Yang. Chu! Yep. Chupon is Yang. I want to at least get one attack off. Well, you were casting a spell anyway, so you deserve that sneeze. Pretty much need offering with high damage weapon to be Chupon. Yeah, I mean, you also need to get lucky in order to go before him, or he doesn't use the thing. We got one physical attack before, so to my knowledge, this game also operates on a 1 in 3 system, as in 3... Oh, preemptive. Chainsaw. Not what I was looking for. This game also operates in a 1 in 3 system, where you have or enemies have 1 out of 3 actions they can choose. It's not your fault this guy has a Bolt Debilitator, and that doesn't help us either, unless you make him weak against Pearl. Aww. A lot of RNG. Alright, let's get something else. What does a Phoenix Down do for us? A Magicite. That's not good. On the bright side, jump never misses. So if you actually just jump... Yeah, that works. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, it's only 2 jumps? I thought it was more. Luthlin, the Jumping Dragoon Berserker. It's actually pretty awesome. This guy is dead. I don't even know what we are getting. It's a random number of jumps. Oh, I see. How many can you get? Oh, we get a Magicite out of this. I don't need Magicites, let's just bet it again. We get an elixir out of it. Ha ha! As if, because Chupon. Oh! Oh wow. That was impressive, Letty. You went before him. Ah, that's cute damage actually. Not that strong yet, but we'll make it strong. Dragonclaw is Pearl Elemental? That's actually pretty awesome, I did not know that. Be a Moogle, Koopa! You can trade a Moogle suit for a Nutkin suit. That sounds like a horrible idea, because Moogles are way cuter. Pearl? Oh, he actually survived it. I don't think Bolt 2 is going to do the trick, my friend. You're supposed to heal me, though. Oh, wait, you can attack? Is that normal that you can actually attack with that? You're supposed to jump. Moogle suit does legit change your characters right into a Moogle, in case you were unaware. I was unaware. As a matter of fact, I was unaware. Offering Genji Glove and still a lot of RNG. Oh, I see that way around. For defeating Chupon. The arena AI breaks all sorts of rules. Yeah. Moogle suit. It's only like Stragos slash Ram can wear the Moogle suit. Unless... where's the Jarinacron? I just want to see how well you can do with this. Probably not well at all. Hoopa! That's awesome! I had no idea. Whoa, Pearl right away. You're probably going to get destroyed. Doom! Yep, about that. Alright, I have an excellent idea. Here, can I have this one back? What? You can't use that? I thought it allowed you to equip everything. Oh man. Although, I guess with the Dragon Claw, that's pretty cool as well. I'm gonna leave that at this for now. I really wanted to give Puvexil a Moogle suit. That would make him nice and squishy. You get the experience act for now, my friend. Can you imagine? That would be so awesome. Either way, I guess that's kind of the best use for Meritamar that I'm going to get for now. So, alrighty. As I said, I will probably just kind of play around in the Colosseum for a while offline. I may or may not record the time, how much time I invest here. But I need to go sometime soon. I don't know when exactly, but I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoy what you saw, and well, maybe until next time. Take care, everybody. I do also believe that the end of Games Done Quick is around the corner, so if you'd like to watch that, I will try to catch the end. So, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you very much for watching, for listening, and for lurking, and maybe until next time. Take care, everybody. And streams should continue or resume a lot more frequent and also a lot more often after HRDQ, and also a lot after I finally did my IRL admin stuff, let's put it that way. Take care, everybody. Thank you very much.